I looked at it previously and I decided that cost benefit wasn't really there. We moved here 4 years ago with an air source heat pump, and the electric bills in winter were horrifying, literally. Yeah. We're paying over £300 a month, and I did again an analysis of what I thought we could do, and it made sense to have solar. As we're getting older, I didn't want electric bills, high electric bills in the future. I wanted to minimise them as much as possible. So solar and batteries was the way to go. When I first started looking at solar, I made the mistake of going on Facebook and filling in a questionnaire, which basically was a way of introducing my details to a number of suppliers, and 3 or 4 contacted me. And they were national companies, and I said I wasn't impressed, I wasn't. By nature, I'm a cautious person, so I did a lot of review online and decided I want to have a more local company. So I looked at reviews of local companies. I think it was about 5 in the end come and speak to me and give me quotes and whatever. So Future Proof Solar came up through that, through reviews and through feedback from other people online. Some of the people who had come round were quite pushy. Never got that. John came out. John was fantastic. It was calm, reassuring. Didn't feel evasive. I had a number of questions I wanted to ask people. I knew what I wanted. I basically knew the system I wanted. I know how many panels I wanted. And I know I wanted stick energy because I've done a lot of research. John came out. I say not evasive whatsoever. Totally open. Appeared honest, and everything I've seen so far has reinforced that. And I just felt comfortable. I don't like pushy salespeople. If you go in a shop, people say, "Can I help you, sir? What about this?" No, leave me to it. I'll make my own mind up, thank you. But I will have questions, and when I've got questions, I'll come to you. And John was exactly like that. There's no hard sell. You've always got worries and doubts when you're making a large financial expenditure. But I've got to say, it's just over 3 months now, 3.5 months. I've got no worries and no doubts at all. Everything has exceeded what I wanted, to be quite honest with you. And yesterday was the first really sunny day we've had, and we're exporting. And my electric bill yesterday was less than £2, which is ridiculous for the amount we use. Installation was painless. I can't think of his name. Is it Paz or Pav? He came the day before and did a lot of the wiring, ready for the next day actually install. A couple came out and put the actual rails on the roof ready, and next day it was far quicker. I thought for £26 it would take some time. No, quick, very neat, really happy with the installation. Bills wise, I've already cut my monthly payment down by £100 a month, and I've done a rough timeline over the rest of the year, anticipating summer sun, etc., longer sun, drier weather, warmer weather, so the whole air source heat pump. I think I'm dropping at least another £100 per month, so I'm looking at £200 a month plus save. First notice next day. You do get happy, if that's the right term, because you can't keep off it. Yeah. Not so much now, although when the sun was like yesterday, I'll be quite honest, was I think Costa Coffee, I was looking at the app saying, "Oh, look at this, we're exporting." So you become a geek to an extent. Yeah. Whether that's how I am, I don't know, but I do research things, I do look at things. I'm very cautious, as I said at the start. We installed start of November. We haven't had much sun. We've had loads of rain, so we haven't done much at all in the way of solar generation. The batteries have been a massive change. With an air source heat pump, we're on a tariff called Octopus Cozy. So from 4 till 7 in the morning, 1 till 4 in the afternoon, 10 till midnight, run our price electric. With the SIG Energy battery pack we've got installed, it's sufficient that we can charge up at half price. Then when it's standard or higher price, we run off the battery. So it's halved our electric bills or more. Less concerned, yes. Not so concerned in as much as you can't do anything about it anyway. I'm quite pragmatic in that respect. I know they're going to come down in April by about 3p a kilowatt hour, which is out. We're a pure electric house. Will make again a big difference to our electric bill. So the solar and the battery aligned with Octopus Cozy has given me a degree of reassurance that the impact will be not so great as if it would have been previously. Look at how much electric you use for a start. If you're very low, if you're running on gas or your central heating, you aren't using much electric. It's perhaps not what you want to hear, but I'll be cautious. I would do a proper evaluation of your savings and your return on investment. If you're a fairly high user, like we were, go for it basically, because if you've got the right system in and it's well installed and you're on the right electric tariff, it's a no-brainer. I know it's vogue to say, yeah, I'm an environmentalist, and I am. We're in the National Trust, we in the local wildlife trust, we pay to that. We've got bird feeders galore in the garden. So yeah, well, I do enjoy nature, I do enjoy the environment, but equally, I don't think that my little bit, every little bit makes a difference when it adds up. But it's not the main reason for me doing it, but it is a nice feeling to have done it. I'd recommend it 100%. I would never presume to tell somebody this is what you should do, but I would always say, our future-proof solar around, to give you a quote. John, as I said earlier, was extremely reassuring, and I've seen nothing since to go against that. Confidence is a big factor, and I have complete confidence in what I've seen so far from Future-Proof, and hopefully I won't have any reason to go against that. I've seen no reason why I should.
Yeah.
So yeah, Future-Proof solar for me. I wouldn't say 100% to anybody. It's their money, it's their time, etc. But I would at least ask them to come and speak to you.